Monday.
I made a brew, got the VR, made some English. I didn't make English.
No, you didn't. But can it?
Oh, everybody turn your phone off while we're recording.
Hello, babe. No, aren't you? Yeah, because guess what? We're in the middle of recording. Now we've got to start again.
No.
It's your fault.
Love you, bye. Babes, we're in the middle of recording. She's got to help with me.
I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Expert Electrical, which Sam's going to put a nice little thing up there.
Maybe.
You will. Expert Electrical, leading, not manufacturer.
Electrical wholesaler,
Yeah.
number one.
Leading electrical wholesaler, number one in the UK. Obviously, they sponsor my channel quite a lot, and we use code Bundy10 for 10% off fuse boxes. Well, anything, isn't it?
Some things aren't available on Bundy 10, but they're also doing this really sleek EV charger at the moment.
It is.
that's not
We're
what I was
both pointing at you then. Oh, it's not what you're on about.
What is it
Okay.
called? Sync EV?
I don't know. I don't fit EV chargers. I'm qualified. Just
Well,
no one around
I
Stafford
bet
wants any EV chargers.
Are you a qualified electrician now?
Well, yes, I am.
No.
I don't have a gold card like you.
There you go.
Well, anyway. It annoys me. No, I'm not going to get into it.
Triggered! Already, so we're only like a couple of seconds in, and I've triggered Nick. And listen, Expert Electrical, expertelectrical.co.uk. Go there, get your 10% discount using Bundy 10 on most items, not all. Free next day delivery on orders over 50 quid. Yeah, listen, try them out. Right, we're back. 100 and something podcasts, and my phone goes off right in the middle of one. Poor etiquette.
Yes.
But yeah, like we were saying, this is our first time in studio.
First time we've met before. First time me and Kim have met. You two have never met before, either of you?
No, but we've met before.
Yeah, I'm saying we've met. Kim.
Yeah.
The first time we met is I made you do some work. You then chilled out a back box horrendously.
No.
Blamed it on you crappy DeWalt tools.
Oh my
And then
God.
from that, he went and stood on the phone for an hour and a half.
Well, you know what?
Sorry, 2 hours. Every time we'd come in and go, oh, do you want to? Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing, and then he'd go back outside. Every time.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I was going to say that sounds like what.
And then Adam was in the loft, and I said, Sam, can you just give Adam a hand? While I was downstairs with Amy, pulling some lights and whatever we were doing. I know it wasn't, it was recording on the fuse board.
Yeah.
And I go upstairs, and Sam is literally just stood at the ladders going, yeah, Adam, to the left a bit, to the left.
Oh my God.
Adam, can you pass me some cables? Sam, straight into the... He didn't even go up the ladder.
No, do you know why? I'm not trying to do work. Yeah? I'm not trying to do work on a day when I'm doing content. Do you know, I recorded about 5 videos that day.
Yeah.
I think I've done you, Amy, Savo, Nigel,
Yeah.
Wheels Electrical, all in one day.
Yeah.
What?
On his phone, going like this. No, Sam, keep it still. Nobody can see you. Yeah, I am. Alright, okay, cool.
Well, whatever, man. Listen, so what have you been up to this week?
This week, as in last week, 3 board changes, EICRs as usual. But we, like I said on the last stuff, as a guy spoke to Gary this morning, tell them about it. He was like, no, I
Why
listen
are
to
you
your
name
stuff.
dropping?
Gary Hayes rang me this morning about the rewire. So it's all booked in. B&B's booked for Nottingham. So we're going over there for a week.
Right, hold on.
Sorry.
You're talking at 100 miles an hour. What are you doing next week?
No, not next week. It's booked in now.
Oh,
so,
okay. So you booked in a rewire in Nottingham,
Yeah.
and you and Adam.
Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Like
Like we're from London.
Yeah.
Don't say it
Nottingham,
like
it is
bumpkins.
Birmingham, yeah.
Nottingham.
Birmingham, yeah.
It's Birmingham.
But it's definitely not.
What?
it's how it's-
Birmingham.
Birmingham. That's how it's spelled.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
if the capital of the UK says it's Birmingham, or if they say it's Nottingham, that's what it is.
it's not though.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Could we set
'cause
the rules?
we speak proper.
Well,
You
definitely-
don't.
What? Do you think they speak proper in the West Country?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do you think they speak proper like?
Liverpool.
No, I like Liverpool. I like the
No,
Liverpool
I like it.
accent
I
on
just
girls.
don't understand.
Can we talk about sparking anyway?
Yeah.
So you're going to
so we
Nottingham.
booked in the rewire. B&B's all sorted. That's just cool. Quoted. To be fair, I've quoted 7 rewires. And before this, you would lucky for myself you'd get 2 rewires a year. Let's say it's good money earner. I love it.
Wait,
start to
what are you
finish.
talking about? 2 rewires from what?
In a year, so by myself, before this, if I was to get 2 rewires in a year, that would be good for me.
Okay.
But now I've got 7 booked in a row.
That's good then.
Yeah. So it's going from Nottingham up to Stoke, one in the next road from me, which is cool. And one of the things I was telling Gary this morning is the guy that lives around the corner from me, his daughter used to work in CF, just here. I met her, she then got me to go and rewire a house in Stoke. This was 7-8 years ago. He then wanted his house rewiring 2 months ago. She said, oh, you should give Nick a ring. And he was like, no, I've watched his channel, he's becoming a plumber.
Oh, no.
Didn't watch the whole video. And then then his daughter went, no, I've double checked it a month later. And then he rang me and said, oh yeah, just by chance Jenna watched it. She watched the whole thing, you were just joking, weren't you? I was like, I nearly lost out a rewire for an April Fool's video.
That's so
I was
nice.
thinking ruin your career over that.
Yeah, but I've had the hairdressers in Nosa, where I'm from, the village. She watched the video, or her husband did, who's a plumber, told her, and she went round telling loads of my customers, which are her customers, you don't believe it, Nick's becoming a plumber. I had 3 people that night ring me up saying, oh, you've still got stuff to do in my house, like next year I want you to do some stuff. I was like, yeah, it was just a joke.
To be honest, I believed it for the first couple minutes. I was like,
Yeah, but you didn't watch it to the end, you'd never know. And
Yeah, but
it's
when
only
you
when you started cussing off plumbers about coming home in dirty work clothes. I was like,
stink.
I
Yeah,
think
but do you know
that
what
is
though?
a joke.
Like, if that's causing you grief, I'd take it down because it's only an April Fool's.
Now it's irrelevant, so I should just take it down, to be fair.
But you won't because you're I have you whore.
Well, didn't get to the top out of nowhere, did I?
Oh, you ain't there yet because Jordan is.
What?
And CJR. Both better than you.
That's fine, I'll take that.
Do you know CJR done some working out the other day? CJR is pound for pound the most powerful electrician.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really cool.
Chris
He's one of my
is- I really like
favourites.
Chris.
You don't even know who he is.
Yeah, I do. See, I've got him on Instagram and he's always liking my stuff, and I see his stuff, and it's really, really cool.
Chris
He's
is
a
a
really
nice
nice
guy.
person.
Sweet. And then Jordan's
Destroying everyone.
yeah in subs.
In subs, views, I mean, I text Jordan the weekend just.
Name dropping again.
Text Jordan. And Corey. I watched the video of
Are you scared that Corey is like the next big thing? Like he's basically Jordan's brought him on to take your
He's
views.
a character.
Yeah, well,
Corey is.
he's more handsome than you. He knows his job better than you.
Probably.
And
younger
he
than
talks
me.
better than you.
Yeah.
How
Pound for pound, I might as well stop. Do you know what I mean?
that's what I'm thinking.
Brilliant. But no, the video, because obviously Jordan's got someone to record now and edit them. The combination of Corey with a bit of Jordan with the music and the editing skills, it was, and I sat back with the whole thing and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like it's weird to say I would sit down and watch the whole other YouTube Sparks because most of the time I don't have time. I sat down there and it was a great video and I was like, they've got this. But now it's a different market from what I'm in. It's me editing, filming my own stuff with my arm out to now having someone stand around, film you, edit.
Yeah.
It's a different category now.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've just entered this little circle, haven't I?
Yep. And you're doing well.
Already dominating.
I know.
Already dominating.
I love your videos. I actually watch yours because they're only 3 minutes.
Which means you don't watch mine.
I don't have that much attention span. I watched one of your videos.
It's weird because every one I drop your name in it in every video, so you're gonna have to
He's
go and hunt
lying.
now to find your name in the
He's
video.
lying, right?
No, so I've entered this arena in order to just show what time it is.
Right. Yeah.
And already people are like, oh,
I know.
have you heard about Sam?
Yeah.
Like, he's killing it.
The big guy.
No, but coming away from this boring subject, no one cares about influencers, really.
No, the people that do,
What?
they do.
I do because
They-
it gives. Imagine creating content and not putting it out there. The people are there for you to consume your content. So without the followers, the people.
If I
you wouldn't
if I
have
wasn't keep
anybody
getting
to-
views, you would just stop doing it.
Yeah, like what would be
I
the
keep
point?
getting
You might as well
views,
not put it
people
out.
like it.
Welcome
Exactly.
to Monday Club. Honestly, this is big. I'll be honest with you, and I'll be honest with the viewers. Monday Club is a passion project because it simply doesn't get the views.
Yeah.
You would have thought 2 years in, we've had all in total something like 200,000 downloads all in now. Mate, we're still struggling. We're still
Go
struggling.
like and subscribe right now.
Or not.
do.
But it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mental.
The
So
thing is, it is different from a podcast point of view to a vlogging point of view, like we've said before.
Yeah.
It's a different category, and if people enjoy listening to it like I do in here with my headphones on, I would rather on a podcast platform. And if you were to do that, obviously you're not going to get the views of the subscribers on YouTube. But if we were making, let's say, 12, 15-minute clips, which you could easily do, with us lot looking at the camera, talking between each other, showing stuff off, we would get a lot more subs and a lot more audience retention because there's something visual to see.
because
Because
essentially, all we're doing is recording a Zoom call between four friends. That's it, really.
It's not even a Zoom call, it's a pub chat, pretty much.
Yes,
That's what
this is it. So what did you do last week? I done my hair.
My alarm went off at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I made a coffee. There was no milk, so I went back to bed. And
Poor Kim.
Oh no! Last week, did I do anything electrical?
Listen, you have to say you've done something electrical.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
It's super important. Like, this is a spark.
I done an EICR.
what's one of them?
Well, apparently it's when you go in and like you check everything, and if it's good, it's good.
Tick.
So I done one of those, and the house was really nice. They had like gold sockets everywhere, gold switches, but like
Gold?
not real
Gold
gold.
or
brass.
Gold style.
Brass.
Brass.
Brass is more brownish. Gold is gold.
Gold plated.
We're not gold plated.
Oh, easily
it's
picture
gold
it. It's
style.
brass.
It's definitely brass.
It's brass.
Okay,
No,
so
right, so it's brass, not brass.
so you got brass, copper, gold,
Brass.
bronze,
Brass.
Brass.
No.
brass,
Brass.
brass.
No, it's brass.
No, it's not brass. That's
BRASS, brass.
brass.
It's brass.
No, because that's what we say in London when you've got no money.
What do you
Your
say?
brass
Bath?
pocket.
What do you want to say? Do you want to say bath? What do you
Yeah,
say?
but that's not it. The thing
Do you
is
say
bath.
It's bath.
Bath.
Okay, you know what? Can
So it's
we?
brass.
Can I check my phone? Look at my pictures. So I can remind myself what I did last
Go
week.
on then.
To remind.
Yeah, what are we doing here? But funny enough, so last
What did you
week.
do last week, Sam?
Well, actually.
Boring. Right, moving on. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Well, no. Do you know what? What I didn't do is this.
Oh,
For
you
those
know
of
what?
you who
I remember what I
can't
did.
see this up close, Nick has made SWA cable off into stuffing glands.
It's nice to you, eh? It's high tough. That's why I've done it in stuffing glands.
It's armoured.
It's not.
It's
It
armoured.
says high tough on it. That's why it's
No,
so bendy.
no, it's not. It's
I've got
armoured.
the drums down there. I didn't want to put
Drums, not drums.
it. Drums.
Drums.
Oh wow. Okay. You can have a look at my tray work in a bit. Though.
Okay.
I'm fairly happy. With it.
I've had a look at your tray work, and you know, it's okay. But I'll give it a good inspection later, and we can take it from there. Because as we know, being a industrial electrician, being the king of the electricians,
Course,
like
yes.
that's the king trade. Like doing the commercial industrial. Like,
Do you know this conversation we had when you say things and then you upset the majority of the audience because they're domestic and then you're going, I'm good.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. See, that's
I'm not king.
Oh, it's a
I'm just
king
part-
trade, is
I'm
it?
part of
Right, okay.
So you would be the peasant side, and the industrial electricians would be the
So
king side.
where am I?
I don't know actually.
Poor Kimmy.
You're mainly domestic. Do you do any commercial?
No.
No.
Okay, so you're with me then.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had so this is why it's so important that we have like the commercial industrial electrician channel now, so as people can learn from the kings of the trade.
Cool.
I think Mikey from Residual Current would agree.
Yeah, but Mikey would kick everyone's asses in the stuff he's doing.
Yeah, he would. He's so good. Like, so much better than me. Like, I say king trade, but let's be fair, I'm rough as they come, and I don't like work.
Yeah, but I watched the video of you landed in the armours you were there under that panel.
Yeah.
Like, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I did that sort of stuff years ago in Stafford, and I remember doing it, and it was so much enjoyment until you get to the 15th SWA to gland for the, like, in that hour or day or whatever, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But this is where the storm gland comes in.
Yeah.
Can you use them on site, or would they not buy that sort of stuff?
They wouldn't spend the dough, because I think with a storm gland, they have a specific purpose, which is like to be buried in. I'm talking out, I don't know if this is true, but they're like an outside buried type one, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I mean...
And then you've got two different types of
IP rated one and not IP rated one, yeah.
Well, no, relax. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Like, you can learn off me, it's fine. So you have a BW gland and a CW gland, and the BW one's for inside, the CW one's for outside.
This is what I just
So what
said
does the C stand for?
Don't know. Don't ask me. Listen, never ever hope to learn anything off me.
You just said
I know, it's
learn
like,
something off
let me
me.
teach you guys.
But no, so, and the storm glands, I don't think they would fly on site. I really don't.
They're too nice, to be honest, for site stuff.
Well, it's not just that as well. I think, what are they? Mark was telling me the other day, they're like £11 a pack.
Oh, I don't know.
Whereas the other ones are like, I don't know, 4 or 5 quid.
Yeah, but if I had the choice like I do now, whenever I fit one or the other, it's storm glands all the way, just because of ease and they look better. And also, Adam's a stickler for cutting the shrouds too short. Obviously, you don't have that nowadays with the storm glands.
Well, this is the thing, and this is what I'm always interested in, is the efficiency side of things. If it's more efficient to fit a storm gland, but they're more expensive, kind of equals itself out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're spending £11 on it, but if you're doing it in half the time, and say you're charging yourself out £20 an hour, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, big time.
You're welcome. I'm smart.
I'm smart.
Kimmy, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Nick, have you got any storm glands here?
Yeah.
Shall I go get one?
Go and get one.
Hang on, let me get my leg out of this contraption.
Playing footsie. That's my toe.
Yeah, you are.
Just trod on my ice creams.
I've actually did a commercial like two months ago. Forgot. Doing
Kim, like, honestly, how do you forget stuff all the time?
because do you know how many other things I do every day? Like, am I really gonna remember the 5 EICRs I did? I just go there, I do it, but then did I do it? Oh, do you know what? Wait, because you haven't seen my YouTube video. I talked about having the severely deficient autobiographical memory. So SDAM, right? I've got that where anything that happened in my past, whether it was last week or 5 years ago, feels just as distant to me. So this is one of the things I have. This is why for me, whether I did it yesterday, a month ago, a year ago, or 5 years ago, it just feels the same to me. Even like
Is that a thing?
yeah, it's a thing. They've only discovered in the last 10 years, so there's still lots of research. Obviously, I've signed up. I even like donate money every month towards the research for it. So this is one of the things I've recently discovered I have. So you can't get an official diagnosis for it, but this is why I'm always struggling to remember what I did, and I have to check
That
pictures.
explains a lot, you see.
It does.
Because, like, if it asks you what you done last week, you never know.
I don't know if it was last week or 3 weeks ago. I always have to double check.
So what we got here?
It's just a thing. Let me.
Oh, he's got one open. Have a look at that, Kimola.
This keeps giving me splinters.
What, the table?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That
well,
is a-
nearly. Yeah, I've seen this. I've got a pack of these at home.
Well, you should have.
I
You're
know.
welcome.
I know. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just think the design's better and they're stronger.
Let me have a look
Personally.
quickly. I haven't really got my hands on one of these completely yet. So,
Anyone listening, Sam is opening a SWA storm gland.
oh, okay. So
They are handy, and also as well, if you ever cut, obviously if you strip back some of the sheathing a bit too
Yeah.
far, this covers it up. So
yeah,
much
because
better.
some of the old BW glands, you could only really cut a maybe 15 mil back.
No.
Otherwise, it's coming out the end.
Yeah.
And that's a no-no.
And I just prefer, because they're a bit thicker as well. I'm not sure what size that is. This is the bigger size. I've only got, let's see, 20. I think that's a 20. No, obviously, normally we use 20S's.
Also,
2.5 mil and whatnot.
if you're doing these on a lot of sites now, certainly on like generators and stuff, you can't use grips. You either have to use a flat jaw grips,
Oh, right, yeah.
or you have to use a spanner to the side of the.
Yeah, we've just got the
glands.
Nipex flat teeth.
Yeah, because you can't leave, not on these ones, but you can't leave teeth marks on the brass of the normal ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know where this is from. It's a bit big for me. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. But then using them.
Can I
with
see the other one, please?
the standard one?
Yeah.
Then using that with either piranha nut or something on top as
Yeah.
well for an earthing instead of a banjo. So much easier.
So much
But
easier.
you do spend more money doing it, but I'd rather lose a little bit of money and then use one of them
It's like
to make my
Wagos.
time better. Yeah.
It's like Wagos. If you use a Wago rather than a
It's
connector
life
block,
changing, you know.
it's just the money, the time you save using Wagos or lever connectors, shall we say?
Yeah.
You make up
Time-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when we won't go around.
Fault finding, especially.
Fault finding, first fix, if we're doing kitchens and whatnot, if we want to power it up and get a socket on, them on, and then we use the sockets, the shields, put them on, plaster. Life, so much easier. You go back way and when, it either all gets left off, or it's powered up with connector blocks with tape around it.
Yeah.
Then the plastering gets water in it and it trips and you end up going out on a call out. It's just a nightmare. That's one subject actually where you won't do it, you might do. So whenever we're doing kitchen first fix, most of the time we always do insulation resistance afterwards if it's a new circuit to make sure that what we've done, we connect it all through, no breaks, no shorts, anything like that. And I did this because one of Dave Sary's video years ago, because he had it where he went back, plasterer, someone had screwed through a cable, and then it was Dave's problem to fix it. But if you do the test beforehand, you take a picture and you can easily say to the kitchen fitter afterwards, you put this screw through here, you're now getting charged X amount to fix it. It'd be interesting if everyone else out there does do that. Because I've done that religiously since, just in case.
Yeah, because that's always a problem.
Yeah.
There's always a problem.
Kitchen fitters, most of the time.
Yeah.
In my experience. It's always kitchen fitters.
Yeah,
For
you know
wall
what?
units
Yeah,
or...
I've had that issue once and it was a kitchen fitter.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool story, bro.
Do you know what he did?
Go on.
He tried to change one of the sockets I changed for some reason, and he put the blue to the brown and the brown to the blue. I don't know why.
Wow.
And then it just kept tripping. He tried to blame me, and then do you know what he did? He covered it, plastered it up, put the cooker over it, and we couldn't find where the problem was. And I said to him before I left, it worked. Luckily, I had proof. And we found out it was his issue.
That's what we do now. Anything like that. Take pictures of the whole plan of the room so you know exactly where cables are.
Yep.
Do you know, I got told this story once, I don't know how true it was. The way they used to find like breaks in so they could sort of roughly find a break in the underground, like in the roads or something.
Yeah.
They used to get like a tester, but like a high voltage tester, and then just put a charge down it.
Wait for the bang.
and see where it banged, because the floor would lift.
Yeah.
And then they'd dig there.
Yeah,
so you could have done that.
Yeah, we've seen
Or
it a
not.
few times with the
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
They can stick a line. I might be talking out my arse here. A line voltage down so they can go over with a tracer to do it. But equally, like one of Dave's videos again, in the wall, plasterer had screwed through a cable, and he knew that the break was from that socket. It was a clean wall to that socket. It was in that run. He'd done all his tests. He says it's in here. And what he did, he got an installation. I think he resistance tested it, but then he got a calculation out. He knows it's 2.5 mil. He knows the run is, let's say, 4 meters. And it failed the first time, but he literally measured out within 2 millimeters and found exactly where the screw went through with this measurement. It was fantastic.
Yeah, there's a calculation you can do to find the distance.
If you know what size your cross-sectional areas of the cable, and obviously you know the route. Obviously, if it goes up and down, you're never going to find it. But it's straight across the wall. It was a great video. The first hole he cut out was too bad, but the next one it was bang on. It was really. I would never do that unless I'd put the cables in and I knew exactly that cable went across to there.
I suppose it's handy if you're doing an EICR and you've got to do the remedial and there's a break on the line or something like that.
It is handy to a point, but we go to all these old houses where you've got a socket here and then the cable just goes that way. Or we've had it before with a few houses where top end of Stafford, all the cables run in the cavity between both skins of brick, and we had an absolute nightmare because we were taking the fronts off. You can see them going down the back, and then we're putting up the floor, and you can't figure out, and everything was going cavities and across. It was an absolute nightmare.
That's griefy. Now, as usual, we have a tech topic this week, and over to Dan.
Hi all, Dan here from SWA, and welcome to this week's tech topic. Now this week, I'd like to know from you guys, what is the most important item that you have in your tool bag today? What's the one piece of kit that you couldn't do without on site? Now here at SWA, we have a wide range of quality cable accessories, including some innovative items that would be excellent additions to anybody's toolkit. A product like our Alpha Tape, which can be used to fix the sheaves of damaged cables on site and also fix leaky pipes. But I'd like to know from you, what is the most important item in your toolkit today that you couldn't do without? Thanks guys.
So thanks for that, Dan. So basically the conversation is, what is your most important tool in your bag?
Well, if it's not included,
I was asking Kimmy.
Mine is the gift you got me for my birthday.
What was it?
You forgot?
come on. 2 probes.
Yeah.
I didn't get you that. That was kindly donated by Steve from
Oh,
TIS.
was it Steve's birthday present for me?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was instrumental in getting it to you.
Oh, that's my favourite tool. Without that,
TIS.
honestly, I would not know what to do on a job. I would, but if I turn up to a fault find job without
Thank
that,
Did the vibration put you off to start?
no,
with?
I loved it. Because you guys told me about it. Oh, stop it. So because you guys told me about it, as soon as I put it on, the thing is, it didn't vibrate until it reached, because it went from 0, 10 to, and then it went up, and then as soon as it went to 30 to 40, it started vibrating. I was like, ooh, this is
good.
This is cute, and yeah, that's like my favourite thing. And I'm getting a proving unit, and I was like, yeah, I need them in my life, and they are my favourite things.
Cool story, bro. Nick?
He's such an arse. If it's not a screw, well, it's a normal screwdriver, size 4 screwdriver, flathead. But if it's not, to be fair, the interchangeable kit. If I was to say,
Hate them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say me too. Absolutely hate them.
Yeah, and I've just took all my screwdrivers out over there. There's not. I have a set in the van that's in my fuse box board and my testing bag, because that many times where we're in the van, I've dropped a screwdriver, lose one, but the interchangeable kit, to have one with everything, I would say, yeah, that.
I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate them.
That is the
I
worst.
threw mine away.
Literally.
Yeah.
I had the torque screwdriver version of it. I had that. I think somebody stole it, but it was not.
Again, cool story, bro. So, my favourite. I can't help it. It's like in my DNA to be a bit of a dick.
Yeah, fine.
So,
It's just a little bit.
mine is my phone, because that's what I use all day. But, for Googling how to do electrical work.
Or like Nick, how'd you do 2-way intermediate?
Nick, I just need your help, right?
I do the same thing though.
What colour sleeving is the earth?
But why am I northern all of a sudden?
The what?
I'm gonna go to
quick.
Birmingham after.
Right, quick. Right, okay.
But no, if it's a tool that I instinctively grab for, like for second fixing, and I'm not a massive fan of Nipex, I've got to be honest with you. But they're 5-in-1.
6-in-1.
Is it 6-in-1? Is it?
Oh, what, those things everybody's excited about that I even end up buying.
Yeah.
Those things.
Not the ergos. The
No,
6-in-1.
yes, she did biceps. That's
Those
maybe
things.
running-
Yeah, they're so good.
You
They're
like
so.
them?
Yeah, come on. Once you got over the fact they're a bit goofy looking, once you get over that, they're good.
I've got the spring-loaded ones, and I wish I had the standard one because the spring-loaded, it drives me insane in my pocket because they are big. I've got the 200 ones, so they are massive when they're in your pocket.
That's the other thing. It's got long
like
nose
that.
on them.
Yeah.
They're good.
I like that.
Anyway, enough free sponsorship for Nipex. Let's talk about what you've been up to, what you've been buying, because actually it's quite an interesting topic, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's not like, oh, I'm Nick Bundy, I've just gone out and bought something really flash and expensive. It's actually there's quite a good
Reasoning.
reasoning, and there's quite a sensible business
Move. Yeah. Yeah. So it's to do with the truck we mentioned before. Leased a Ford Ranger, Wild Track, not the Raptor.
Why?
So the Raptor is the top end spec version, which looks amazing. I'll show you a picture. They look sick, but they changed the suspension on it, and by changing the suspension, they decrease the payload. You decrease the payload, it's then not a commercial vehicle. Not being a commercial vehicle for a business means you can't claim the VAT or the tax back, so it makes no sense. So my other
It's just tip one.
Yeah, so I've had this speaking after a few different people of what's the best thing to do. Because my other half is part of the business, it's going to be for her, but we will use it. We're going to do videos, me and Adam either doing any ICR, a board change, the Truckman, was it?
Yeah, so the in the back you can get a sliding.
Almost sliders, like van vault
Yeah.
sliders, like sort of
Yeah,
things.
it's called a Truckman.
Truckman. As soon as I mentioned it, my Facebook ads is all. That's all it is. But look at getting one of them. But to play with the idea, we'll still keep the van because you cannot replace a van. The amount of stock you can keep, all the spare bits and sliders, the trunking. You can get roof racks and whatnot. There's a guy in Stafford that's got the roof rack, and he's also got a roof box on the back, little surfer roof box. Which is He's got shelves in it. But nothing could replace my van.
No, because if you think about it, like it's almost impossible to replace a van if you're still on the top. If you're a boss, and you're only taking a few bits from site to site, then it's ideal.
Yeah.
And the other good thing is family.
Yeah, so I've got the double cab version, so it's a 5-seater, but it's not just a 5-seater. It's a big car.
Big car.
my other half's got a Range Rover Evoque, and if I literally sit at the steering wheel, even with the seat low, I just...
But it's very important to say you're a giant human.
A big person, yeah.
No. You've got Gigantopithecus in you.
You're like a whole foot bigger than me, innit?
Yeah, but it's like, I thought Neil was a big person, but you're a big person too. He's got like I can't show you his head in proportion, but it's like just huge.
It's size 13 feet. Open
What?
water. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm size 5.
A massive hand. I've never met anyone with bigger hands than me, ever.
Oh my god.
Babies.
Your hands are actually huge.
I know. But,
All right, calm down, Kim. Calm down, Kim.
Sam. Saw your eyes light up. But yeah, so business aspect, the car's starting to cost us money because it's a 13 plate. We've repaired it all. It makes sense with the insurance, the tax, the VAT, because I'm now VAT registered. To claim that all back, add it to the fleet. You can now call me Commodore Bundy because I have 2 commercial vehicles.
Vice Admiral.
Yes.
That's better.
Because obviously I've got 2 vehicles. It's from Pirates of the Caribbean. Commodore. Commodore is a fleet.
Yeah, but Listen, Lord Admiral, like Chronicles of Riddick.
I only watched that. Pitch Black, is it?
What?
Pitch Black?
Pitch Black, and then the next one is Chronicles of Riddick,
Yeah.
and then the one after that.
I've seen there was a newer one, wasn't there? Yeah, that was years ago.
I love them films.
Yeah, it was a good film.
But I'm
Vin
quite
Diesel's
disappointed
beast.
with Vin Diesel.
Why?
I don't know. I
He's
just
doing Fast
feel
and Furious now.
no.
Yeah, but he does Groot though.
Oh, listen.
I am Groot.
Vin Diesel's like Fast and Furious
I
series.
don't like it.
It's brilliant.
I don't like Fast
It's
and
so
Furious.
dumb.
I just don't like it.
It's
My
so
kids
dumb.
love it. I don't watch it.
But anyway, back to the truck.
Back to the truck. So, to me, it was the next move, business move, and as well, Adam's going to get it insured on it as well.
I bet he
Oh,
is.
this is so cute.
Hopefully,
Kimmy wants to be
I
insured
know.
as well.
I'm like, man, I wish I was Adam.
sorry, but now he's 18. It's a bit easier. He's going to be insured on the van in a few months as well, because he's come to a stage now where we were only working around the corner, literally 2 roads up, and I ended up coming back here twice because I took a packet of Flexicon. Took it, didn't realise it was already open, and all the glands have fell out on the floor in here. And it was one of them moments where you're like, you wanted to just chuck the keys at Adam and go, you go.
Yeah.
But I had to go back, sick of it.
Has he got his license yet?
Yeah, he's got his own car, BMW series, nice car. I'm not paying too
Wow,
much.
at 18.
At 17 he had that.
What?
Yes, he did. Last time I
anyway.
came down, he had it.
Yeah, but other than that, just trying to grow. Next step, there's the next step, and then hopefully, I would say next year I probably will take another apprentice on.
Wow.
Ooh, Kimmy,
that
get in there.
sounds so good.
Travel will write her
I
off.
love that.
You'd have to do some work though.
Yeah.
Some real work.
Yeah.
The proper life.
I think Kimmy's basically the female version of Sam. She ain't trying to do too much.
Trust
No.
me. Trust me. See these nails? I can't chip that.
Wow. Right, listen, I feel like we've come to a natural end here.
Yeah, man.
Monday Club. We're out.